The UK hospitality industry is very buoyant at the moment. We've been extremely busy in London, and London is absolutely packed, and demand is very strong as a result of the low pound coming from Brexit decision. Brexit's had a positive and negative effect on our business. So first of all, we've had increased demand as a result of the low pound, but also Brexit's had an impact on our ability to recruit, because already numbers of Europeans working in the UK and in London have dropped. And so we're already in a situation where there simply aren't enough staff to go around, and businesses are really, it's a real struggle to recruit. So instead of before, where we had recruits coming to interview for us to choose them to try and win a job with us, it's the other way around now. We're actually trying to interview people to sell ourselves to the applicant. Okay, I think we have some advantages and some disadvantages in operating an independent hotel versus a brand. The brands have the opportunity for recruitment. If we look at recruitment, I think that they have a greater ability to recruit because people already know their brand and know that they can expect something of the career progression within that business. Whereas we have to sell that to an applicant when they come to us, and they don't necessarily know that we're as good as we are when it comes to promoting people and skilling them and giving them opportunity to develop. And also from the point of view of the customer, a lot of people still like to go to what they recognise and trust. But I think that's changing, because in the old days people liked to go to the brand because they were travelling abroad and they wanted to know that they were going to be safe and knew what to expect in the room. Nowadays they can look on TripAdvisor, they can look at Google Street View. They're not so scared anymore. And what's more, with the selfie culture, they want to show their friends that they're doing something different. They want to be staying somewhere different, and so there's a lot of that goes on. They're not interested in staying in the same box style room anymore. They want something that's going to show that they're a bit independent, and they like creativity. So I think there's a real opportunity for independents like us to offer something different, to offer something more creative, more individual to the customer, and they appreciate that, and I think they're enjoying that. My prediction for 2018 would be that I think that we're going to see a softening of the demand. I think that the increased business driven by the low pound alone has topped out now, and we're going to see that levelling out. So businesses once again are going to have to be creative and imaginative to continue to drive increased demand. I think on the staffing side and recruitment side, it's going to be very tough, and it's only going to get tougher. I think we're going to see wages increase. I think we're going to see businesses looking for greater productivity as a result of that. And I think that we will see some of the weaker operators drop out of the picture. I think that it's going to be one of those times where you're going to have to be lean and strong to come out on top in the next year or so.